Well, guys, this is it. It's crazy to think how fast the time goes. I remember being in like fifth grade thinking that 2015 was so far away. Like, not that I wanted to graduate in 2015 or graduate in fifth grade, but I was just acknowledging the fact that it was a long time. But it feels like just yesterday that I was walking into the building thinking, who are going to be my teachers? Who are going to be my friends? Who am I going to be? I remember being afraid of the seniors, but I would like to say that I would not change one thing about my time here with you. It is insane to think how fast these past 12 years went by, and I remember all the crazy memories, the good and the bad. During these past years, you have all taught me so much and made me who I am today. Now we are starting a new chapter of our lives, a chapter where we have a clean slate and use lessons we learned here at Baldwin to make it out in the real world. Don't get me wrong, I realize that not all of us know what we're doing or where we are going, but just know that Baldwin has helped us get a little bit closer to that part of our lives. This speech is my thank you to everyone in my life that has made these past years so memorable. I would like to start off by thanking my old friends and boyfriends, and whether it be that we stopped talking or had a fight or someone wronged someone else or whatever ended that relationship, I would like to thank those people. If I didn't have those fights or hardships, I would not be the person I am today. I learned to not trust so easily. I learned to think before I speak, and I learned to not feel sorry for myself. Yes, it is okay to cry and be sad, but after the tears, brush off whatever happened and walk with my head held high. It is weird, the more you show that you don't care, the bigger reaction you will get out of people, and in the end, the more closure you will get from that situation and relationship. Sometimes even then, when it does rekindle the relationship, and if not, you realize you don't really need that person in your life. I would also like to thank my parents. I know I don't thank them half as much as I should for everything they do for me, but honestly, I do appreciate every single thing they do for me. I'm ridiculously lucky to have my parents. My dad, I call him Jiggles. It's just something me and my brothers made up, and I mean, he's not really fat, but like, on a serious note though, he works ridiculously hard. He works for the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette, which is why he wakes up at 1:30 in the morning to be at work by 2 a.m. almost every day of the week. He's very, very smart with money and savings, and because of that, he has been able to provide a tremendous life for my brothers and I. And if it weren't for him, my mom wouldn't be able to be as great as she is because she's a stay-at-home mom. And when she had Rico, she would always tell me how hard it would be to go to work, and how she would go to work crying because she didn't want to miss out on anything my brothers and I did. So eventually my mom and dad figured it out, and she quit her job. And it can get annoying when she's home all the time and asking me if I did my homework, what I need to do, blah, blah, blah. But I wouldn't trade it for the world. She's been there for every game, recital, boring award night, performance, and heartbreak. She's been the support for me, and she tries to teach me as many important lessons that she's learned. But let's face it, parents can only tell us the lessons they've learned, and I've come to find that you hear them and you listen, but you don't really, it doesn't set in until you're in that situation. And that's what makes her so great when the hardships hit. She's there to help me through it. The other two people that deserve a thank you are my brothers. I will start with my older brother, Rico. He is probably one of the best big brothers out there, but he doesn't show it at all. I found over the years that he secretly has my back. He would kill me if I told you this, but he'll tell my mom things. Me and him got in this huge fight one time, and we were screaming at each other and yelling, and a week or two later when he went back to school, my mom told me, she was like, he just told me he wanted the best for you, and she was all mad at me because I was yelling at him. So it's just little things like that that shows me that he really cares. And my little brother, Nino, which on my way down here from the library, I actually heard him getting yelled at in his 8th period. But I really don't know how to describe Nino. He is just Nino. You have to meet him to get him. But I just know that we have the kind of relationship that no one else really understands. And he always makes my day a bit better, and he's definitely the comic relief in my life. I'd also like to thank thank my best friend Joya. She gets on my last nerve, and I know I get on hers, but I definitely would not be who I am today without her. She's been there for me through everything. A couple weeks ago, I was upset about something stupid, and she was like, let's do something artsy, and we ended up doing those crayon things, and it ended up being a really good night, and we laughed, and we were up till like midnight talking and everything. She knows exactly how to make me feel better no matter the situation. Another friend that deserves a thank you is my friend Jordan, which she got cut out of that picture. Okay. She is a student at Slippery Rock, and although she isn't here as much as I'd like her to be, like anytime we hang out, we pick up right where we left off, and it's like she never was gone, and we're always laughing together. I laugh at her a lot because she's very unlucky. Like, she's the person that would trip or fall or drop her phone or stuff like that. And I would also like to give a shout out to Hannah. Thanks for all the talks last year in our horrible biology Keystone class with Miss Merman. And thank you for all the Chipotle and Pages dates with Luke and Nino. And thank you to Becky for helping me pull off the lip dub. Not only did we create something great, but we became really close friends because we would always get like done with stuff and then hang out afterwards. And thank you to Mara for being my partner in crime in this class, because we'd always get the work done early and then do whatever we had for whatever other class we had to do. Another group of people that deserve a thank you are my preschoolers, who also got cut off. That's okay. I just want to thank them for reassuring me that I definitely want to be an elementary school teacher and making me excited for my future. I will miss them very much. They're graduating this Friday. I would also like to thank Dr. Harold, Mr. R, and Ms. Foote for by acknowledging their hard work, caring nature, and dedication to their students. I would definitely not have had such an amazing senior year without you guys. Finally, I would like to thank all of you. Thank you for making these past 12 years so incredible. I wish you all well in your future endeavors, and just know that although our time here at Baldwin is coming to a close, a new door is opening to a bigger and better world, inviting us to do bigger and better things, and I will definitely miss my time here at Baldwin. Thank you.